I am on TikTok if you want. Oh, you can't jump on your phone. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't want to take a chance. But hello, TikTok friends.
Yes. I don't know if we're recording yet, Don, because I didn't hear a ding.
We are.
But the thing's up.
Yeah, we are.
We are? Okay.
Yep.
So welcome to another exciting edition of Insurance Questions Potluck with Donny Lowe, number 263. And today's sponsor, just like it has been all week, is our friends at Copper North. It's coppernorth.com, COPPERNORTH.com. Introducing Copper North, where wellness works and luxury lasts through every night's sleep. Our unique pillowcases are crafted from 100% pure silk and infused with copper, just like Donny Lowe. Nature is a multitasker for healthier skin and hair. Copper's natural antibacterial and collagen boosting properties help soften fine lines, reduce inflammation and breakouts, and promote a radiant complexion overnight. Oh, you'll be radiant. You'll be more pretty than you are, Don. Silk smooths hair. Well, at least your skin will be good. Your hair is gone. And minimizes frizz and adds a touch of indulgence to every night's rest. Plus, when you go to check out at our friends at Copper North, you can put in the promo code Buffalo or Eddie Buffalo, and you will get an additional 15% off. So check out our friends at Copper North. So what's up, buddy boy? Welcome to Buffalo Bills Thursday game day. Holy crap.
I know, isn't that crazy?
I want to let everybody know that all the comments and statements by Eddie Buffalo and Donny Lowe are purely for entertainment purposes. Take it away, Donny Lowe.
All right. Thanks, Ed. Yes, welcome everybody. Best way to experience the podcast is if you go to our YouTube channel. It's EBI Media Insurance Questions Podcast. EBI Media Insurance Questions Podcast. And there you'll get to see the great thumbnails and logos that Eddie creates on a daily basis, videos that we show, photos that we show. Even the other day, Eddie pulled out the negotiation tools, so you might get to see those too.
I did.
And if you prefer to listen to podcasts, wherever you listen, we're there. We're on 53 different podcast depositories. So please tell your friends about us. Like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate that. We are live on TikTok. So all of our friends that are on TikTok. Just go to TikTok. You get to see the side view of Eddie. So I'm just warning you in advance. It could be a little scary, and it's a little close too.
Yeah.
But in any event, it's just a multi-dimensional experience. So I always know that we really do appreciate you taking time out of your day to share it with us. Eddie, take it away, baby.
We do. We do.
Yes.
So what do you think about this whole Odell Beckham deal, Don? Holy crap. He wants to come play for the Buffalo Bills. And right now, the betting money is either Pittsburgh or Buffalo is going to sign this guy.
I didn't hear anything about that. Is he not playing or?
He just got reinstated. Let me read it for you.
Oh, really? Okay.
Where'd he go? Odell Beckham Jr. Okay. News. Snooze. NFL reinstates Odell Beckham Jr. after 6-game suspension. What was he suspended for?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I mean, and he's coming up like everybody, like the Rams. They might bring him back. Miami too. But this guy wants a ring, so he's either going to go to Pittsburgh or Buffalo, I would guess, And yes. I would be really surprised if the Bills signed him because he's got such a sketchy past, you know what I mean? And they're all about, I don't know.
No, exactly. And that's the point I was going to bring up, because is he somebody that they want in the locker room?
Well, I think somebody else that's going to be on the outside looking in very quickly is Keon Coleman. because
Yeah, I
Keon
know.
Coleman is sitting out this game tonight yet again.
I know. So word on the
So I
street
don't know
is
what to say, Don, to be
he
honest
might
with
be
you. I
done as a
mean,
Buffalo Bill. I don't know.
this kid must not have learned.
Yeah.
I would think so.
I don't
And
know.
you got to wonder. I thought this guy's mom was like ruling with an iron fist. I'm really shocked because I don't think I've ever told you this, but I actually know Marshawn Lynch from his playing days in Buffalo because he used to
really?
go to my buddy's bar in Hamburg. Yeah. And Jimmy loved him coming all the time because their bill was never less than $3,500.
Oh my God.
And they would go. It was a
That's a lot of chicken
humongous bar
wings.
because it was like a concert venue. It's gone now. It's knocked down. But anyways, he loved it because they'd come in drinking their Don Perignon. He had to order it special because he never had that stuff at the bar. You know what I mean? And they stayed in the corner.
Yeah, really?
And, they were rough housing, but they stayed by themselves. And guess who was there with them every night to make sure nobody acted the fool? Mama Lynch.
Really?
So Marshawn's mama was there to make sure nobody acted like an asshole. So I'm a little bit, surprised that, I mean, he had so much, promise and things like that. I don't understand what in God's name is going on. Oh, by the way, X is giving me a hard time when I tried to pull up that one Elon Musk clip for you. It says I have to get verified that I'm not a real person. All of a sudden, and I just used it this morning. You know what I mean? This computer bullshit. It's so aggravating. It really. I'm gonna try another one. See if it's any better. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Every time you think you get everything down, they throw some other bullshit at you.
I don't know what the issue was.
I don't either, to be honest with you.
He's missed meetings.
Hey Don, I did watch. I did watch an interesting movie.
Is it a money thing?
While you were watching your Buffalo Sabres? I don't know, to be honest with you. So, what I pulled up first is. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm so sorry for that, Don.
Well,
one of your few games you're going to this year, and they sucked.
We did leave early. Because it was a little bit late. It was a 7:30 start, but and they did come back to tie. It was 2-2 after 2. So I did
saw
not see
that.
the
Then it
third
was like
period live, which
5-2, like 2 seconds later.
Yeah, no. But they have Cammy Clooney, who's the local singer, and she was on America's Got Talent, I think, or one of those singing. Yeah, she won one of them.
Guy was on. Wasn't there a guy from Williamsville, like in the beginning of American Idol?
Yeah, John Stevens, I think it was his name.
Is that what his name? Event, I know he did a lot of Christmas shows.
Yeah. So Cammy Clooney typically sings the Canadian and American national anthem prior to the Sabres games. She sang the Canadian national anthem, and
Did she do a good job?
Oh, she always does a phenomenal job. But this time they surprised everybody, and they had one of the so Wicked is in Buffalo at Shays, the musical.
Yeah, they had that's down at Shays. I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. So one of the performers that is in Wicked sang the American national anthem.
Oh, that's very cool.
What a voice. Yeah, what a voice too.
And I don't remember her name. I know Ellie Buffalo and Rob Rochester are going to see the sequel to Wicked tonight.
Oh, today's the opening of that? Yeah, I think so. Wicked 2.
So I have to look see if I can find a screener for it so I can watch it myself. I hope it's not super long like the first one. It just goes on forever.
Yeah, I don't know. I have not seen it. My daughters
just so you
went
know,
to see.
I've given up trying to share with you because you are very choppy today, and I don't want to degrade the signal any more than it is.
Oh, is it me that's choppy, or is it you that's choppy?
Yeah, it's you.
Oh, nuts. Nuts. Okay.
Oh, you're on your phone, so who knows? How's the
Yeah,
weather
I
back
thought
in Buffalo? I know it's cold.
it's actually beautiful. It's sunny out. I'm looking out the window now. Beautiful blue skies. Um, it's gonna be in the 40s today. It was cold this morning in the upper 20s, I think.
It
So
was
frost
ugly
was on
last
the
night,
car.
Don. Last night it rained like a MFer. It was just so bad. The
Oh,
thunder and the
really?
lightning. Yeah. And I get up now at 5:15 because I want to talk to Ellie Buffalo when she's on her way to school. And I'll tell you, I had an umbrella. I was good. I stayed dry. I wore a hat. Then I go to the gym, and it's like a river going through their parking lot. It was just
Oh,
that's how
really?
much water was there, Because with
Oh,
Texas,
that's
there's no
crazy.
place for this water to go. I mean, it's such hard ground. And I have a
Oh,
little
yeah.
stream right on the street that I'm at. There's a little bridge that goes over the stream, and half the time it's just grass because it's so dry. But holy crap, Don, it was almost up to the bridge.
Oh, wow. That's a
And so it
lot of
stopped
rain.
raining for a while, so it was a little bit lower when I came home today. But I think that's just crazy.
Yeah, I know. I know.
And everybody's trying to think I'm a scammer now because of where I
Why?
live. Because I tell everybody I live in a retirement community, and they're like, "What? You don't belong there." So I want to give a shout out to my buddy Eileen. Um, she's cooked 2 turkeys. She's doing a whole Thanksgiving dinner for everybody today at noon. So I think
Oh,
figured I'd go down to help her, whether I wash dishes or help serve. But I just hope it doesn't rain because so the old people don't want to come out. I'm an old person now. Yeah, I'm old. I'm ancient. I am so old.
you passed me. You're passing me in age now. All of a sudden, I don't know how that happens, but
So let's see, Don. I looked the other day to see how much tickets were for the Buffalo Bills game tonight in Houston.
okay.
So Houston Bills tickets. Houston Bills tickets. Because there was a shit ton of them. There really was.
Yeah, you had mentioned that.
I was very surprised at that. Houston Bills tickets.
While you're looking that up, so from last week's Bills game, for those that don't know, Josh Allen threw 3 touchdown passes, and he also rushed in, had 3 rushing touchdowns. So
Oh, yeah.
Josh Allen had 6 touchdowns, basically. And,
Dude,
the
they're
last
even
person,
lower now
oh, are they really?
by
You
like
know who the
40
last
bucks.
person, that's, man, you should drive the 4.5 hours and go.
Mm-mm.
Do you know who
No,
the
thank
last person was to have 3 passing TDs and 3 rushing TDs
you.
in
I
a game?
do. Come on. Who do you think you're talking to, Don? It
Uh,
was Josh Allen.
It was Josh Allen. And do you
He
know who it
he owns
was?
both of those records.
Well, do you know who it was before Josh Allen?
I would have to say, if I had a guess, I would say Dan Marino.
Nope.
Who was it?
Otto Graham.
I
And
for some reason I was gonna say I bet you he's gonna say Otto Graham.
it was like, I think, at like 1959 or something like that.
Oh, you know why they're so low, Don? Because
Why?
I'm on the Ticketmaster resale site, and these are people trying to sell their tickets. And I think the
Oh.
lowest ticket I saw the other day was like 117, and it wasn't super high up. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But right now, row G, so that's A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So that's 7 rows up and $81. Cheaper going to
Wow.
this game than it is going to a Bills game back home.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And do you know, like, where in the state? Like, is it end zone, corner end zone,
It
10-yard
looks
line,
like you're
50?
around the 20 for those
Oh, okay.
tickets.
That's not too
Another
bad.
one, same price, Don. Row D, and they're all sold in pairs, so that's
Mm,
pretty cool. I don't know, Don. I might think about it. Let's see. What's the name of their stadium, Don?
I forgot.
Okay. Okay, I'll just do Houston losers.
Hey, they've got an incredible defense. They're
Yeah,
going to
well,
give Bill's offense some
your
fits.
star quarterback's gone, buddy boy.
Well, I know. C.J. Stroud is not playing.
He's done for
That
the year. He tore his
for the
ACL.
year.
They said, "Oh yeah, he's done. Done. He's done."
See now what I heard yesterday was that he was on concussion protocol, and if the game
Uh,
was Sunday, he most likely would have played. So
oh
I did not
no,
know about.
they're really tricky. Okay, 239 miles away, Don. 4 hours and 20 minutes. For all our marijuana friends, that's a hell of a trip for you. 420.
It'll go by fast. It'll seem like 4 hours and 15
Don, have
minutes.
you ever smoked dope? Have you ever smoked dope?
I don't do
Ever?
any of that stuff. I don't do any of
Even
that
when you were
stuff.
younger? I never did.
Uh,
That's why I'm
uh,
asking. I
no.
gotta live frivolously through you, Don.
Oh man. You know the stuff that when you
Huh,
when you smell, if people do smoke it, it smells like chemicals.
it does. Well, they said
It's
the stuff that's out now is so much stronger than it was back in the day, and I have nothing to compare it to because I do have
it's
children that enjoy the devil's lettuce, but in New York it's legal.
yeah.
You can even grow it in your backyard for Christ's sakes. A lot of urban farmers sounds like to me.
Grow mint. It smells better. It tastes good.
I'll tell you, Don. It's funny how they're saying that Buffalo is going to be one of the most desirable places to live because the housing is so much cheaper.
Well, it's catching up with the rest of the country, actually.
It is because when everything was going crazy, we didn't. But now I know in my neighborhood, you put up a house for sale this morning, in a couple hours, it's going to be gone, unless there's something majorly wrong with that house.
Mm.
And on average, whatever you're asking for that house, you're probably going to get $90,000 to $95,000 more because they're going to end bidding wars because there's no inventory.
Yeah, the inventory
Here,
is low again.
I mean, one of my buddies at the gym, he builds houses. He's just got a small firm. He did a couple a year. He makes, and every time someone wants to buy one of his houses in the past probably 7, 8 months, they pull out. I mean, these
Why?
are people that even put deposits down, and they
Why do
just
they? Why?
it's iffy right now. There are so many empty homes in the Dallas Metroplex. It's ridiculous. But it was interesting. I read something. Now you got to remember, Don, there's 14 million people in the Dallas Metroplex.
That's crazy.
So I was looking at one of the TV stations, yesterday or today, and it blew me away because Dallas County, which includes downtown Dallas and that whole area right there, I almost crapped myself when I heard how many eviction notices they do a month in Dallas County. Can you even
Really?
guess, Don, how many?
I would have no idea. No idea.
Over 4,000 a month. People are getting put on the streets.
Really?
Just in Dallas
Now,
County. That's just like I said, it's the area, in the middle, the middle of the donut. It's going to be empty soon because people can't afford to live there.
wow, that's crazy. Well, you know what? The market will adjust for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So
Eventually.
hopefully people will be able to afford.
I mean, what about this thing that Trump's been touting that you're not going to need a FICO score to buy a house anymore?
Yeah, that's I don't like that.
It has to be a 50-year mortgage. Holy
I don't
crap. That's
I
insanity.
it is. I don't like that. It's it you'll almost literally won't build up any equity in a home for a 50-year
No,
mortgage.
no. Well, let me ask you this, Don. Do you think that's going to help real estate futures or it's going to hurt real estate futures? I'm on the fence.
I'm thinking short term it'll help, but long term it'll hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it's going to come to fruition, quite honestly. I give Trump credit because he he tries different things that have never been
Yeah.
tried before. You know, I think this is one thing that I don't think is going to happen.
And now the
But
Democrats are attacking each other because the sky's falling now. I mean, the latest is that you had 4 senators and congressmen. Did you see their videos yesterday, Don?
I did. I'm glad you brought that up because I wanted to touch upon that.
They are talking in the camera straight to the military saying, you have given your oath to protect the United States from home and international enemies. And right now, President Trump is the enemy. And I'm like,
yeah.
Holy crap, dude. They're calling for a coup.
So you're right. And what they're saying is, if you don't do something, if you're ordered to do something that you think is illegal, don't do it. Who determines legality of something? It goes to the courts.
You'll have a shit ton of soldiers in the brig because they didn't follow orders. So
it's TDS, Trump derangement syndrome.
You lost. Your guy lost.
They're grasping at straws. Even though, yes, I respect the people that made the video. I respect their past. They defended the country. One worked in intelligence community. I don't CIA. I don't know which one, but intelligence community. You got somebody from I believe the Navy, the Army. Although there were no Marine Corps personnel there that did this. But I mean, Senator Mark Kelly out of Arizona. I mean, he's just so anti-Trump that he's just, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. How can you tell somebody, if you don't think it's legal, don't do it? I mean,
it's crazy.
It's got to go through the course to determine the legality of something,
And now the theory is that Trump is going to run for a 3rd term. And they're saying if that is legal to do, who is going to come back out and go against him?
Well, I think Obama's already had his 3rd term. So with Biden. So no.
Remember, all the comments and statements by Eddie Buffalo and especially Donny Lowe are purely for entertainment purposes.
No, Trump, Trump will say things like that. Yeah, he'll say things like that because that's what he just says things to irritate people and get them riled up. He can't. It's constitutional that he cannot do that. There was a constitutional amendment that presidential is 2 terms. So people are they're trying to get people riled up, because they're so anti-Trump.
It's to the point that you're watching all these crazy videos, and I tend to go down a rabbit hole. Do you remember Jean Dixon? Do you remember that name?
I do.
She was the medium.
Okay. Yes.
And she correctly prophesized JFK's assassination and a bunch of other different things. And this is crazy, Don. And like I said, all the comments and statements by Eddie Buffalo and Donny Lowe are purely for entertainment purpose. She pretty much came out and described Barack Obama before he was even in power, and she's dead now. So this was a way in the past, but she fingered him as the Antichrist.
Oh my gosh. I did not hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So we're living in some crazy times, and you got to call bullshit on all these people that, climate. Yeah, climate is a real thing. I want to make sure my grandchildren have, a world to live in, but, global warming, everything's going to get flooded. And if that's the case, Don, can you tell me why Nancy Pelosi the Obamas and Oprah are building multi-million-dollar mansions on the coast in Hawaii, if that's all it's supposed to be happening.
Because they can. That's why they've got the money to do it.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. So, I mean, you look at people like, who was it? AOC said that the earth would be total calamity in 12 years. We will not exist if we don't pass all this legislation.
Maybe she
it's
won't
come and
exist.
gone. It's come
She'll be
and
working
gone.
at Burger King. She'll be working at Burger King, Don.
Yeah.
Hi, thank you, your honor. Because, you know, not like our president. He'd be happy working at McDonald's. You know how happy he was when he was working at McDonald's at the drive-thru? I'll give you some extra fries. This is the Donald size.
Did you see when he had a bunch of CEOs at the White House last week, and one of them was the CEO of McDonald's?
Did he order McDonald's for them?
He gets it all every day.
I know he does.
Air Force One.
Yeah,
he's got it on Air Force One.
I know.
But
they had pictures of him like shoving all this pizza in his freaking maw the other day.
but he said something like, you know, he's looking at the CEO of McDonald's, and I forgot that person's name, but he says something like, you know, I went from cooking fries at McDonald's to president of the United States.
He's a mover and a shaker of salt.
There you go.
And he's such a dick when he's talking to reporters. He can be the biggest a-hole going. It's like, okay, you're going to be the reporter, Don. I'm Donald Trump. So
Okay.
the guy with the Buffalo Bills sweatshirt. What's your question?
What about those Epstein files? Why didn't you release them sooner?
And who do you work for?
I'll do a fictitious one or a real one.
Whatever you want.
Well,
it's gonna be the same result.
I'm gonna do a real one because it happened yesterday or 2 days ago.
And who do you work for again?
ABC News.
Fake news. We're gonna move on to another question. And it's like, so, what?
Well, all right.
Yeah, very, 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 very bad people. And you're probably gonna be looking for a job soon. It's like, holy shit, you know. Well, if somebody talked to my daughter like that, I don't give a shit if you're the friggin' president. I'm gonna kick your ass.
So
ridiculous.
This the big brouhaha with this, I forgot her name, this female reporter from ABC News.
She looks so miserable all the time too.
Well,
it's the one with the dark black hair you're talking about.
No. Yeah, but so well, all right, let's lay this out here. I know we're getting short on time, but let's lay this out. What president has had this much media in the Oval Office when he's signing bills and doing executive orders and entertaining foreign dignitaries? None. How many times did Biden get questions from the press in 4 years? Very few, and they were all scripted. Almost every day, the reporters are there. So his tolerance level, I mean, if they're asking, he's talking about this alliance with Saudi Arabia, and this reporter from ABC is asking about the Epstein files. Well, are you in the Epstein files? Was that why you? So he gets garbage like that every single day. So of course he's gonna burst out. So, but he was funny with that. He says, "You know what? You're a bad person. Who are you with? ABC? No, that's a lousy.
Yeah, you're
not real media, and you're a bad person."
Yeah, it's like, holy shit. You know, I thought it was very interesting. They did a 60 Minutes interview. I don't know if it was last week or the week before. And after the interview, he goes, "You want me to show you around?" And the improvements that he's put into the White House out of his own pocket or from donations is amazing.
It's incredible. It really is incredible.
When he was showing the marble floor he put in, you know, and everybody's like, you don't hear anybody bitching about that. You know what I mean? You know?
Yeah.
But I get it. It's optics, you know. You got like these ridiculous rich princes and all these, you know, diplomats from all over the country, and you go, to the
all over the
most
world.
powerful house in the world, where the most powerful man in the world lives, and it looks like trash. It's like, I don't know about that. But I mean, he did the gold leaf all over the place.
I
And
know.
did you see out by the what he did by the Rose Garden?
Yes, it's
That was
incredible.
amazing. Are you talking about the
Yes.
pictures or the landscaping?
Well, the landscaping. I know there's some pictures there, but the landscaping, I think it's all. Is it I don't know if it's marble or whatever it is. Maybe not marble.
It's a hard
outside,
surface, because he said,
yeah,
it drove him nuts his first term that they would have stuff in the Rose Garden, and all these female reporters would be getting stuck in the ground because of their high heels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And what's funny is because he'll talk to these contractors, that are, make sure everything's done right at the White House. He goes, well, what do we got to do to get this done? You go, well, you just got a sign saying that we should do this and we can start doing it. He's like, what? That's not like the worst thing to say. But what's amazing, and I would love to see it, is that on that one wall where you're looking at the Rose Garden where he did all the renovations, he's got a walk of presidents.
Oh, is that what that is? Where that is?
Every president that's been on there. And I guess eventually they're all going to have bronze plaques underneath talking about the president,
That's cool.
So,
That's cool.
And I'm a little plug for going to Washington, D.C. I haven't been there in a bit, but I guess they've cleaned up everything ever since Trump came in. They put a lot of money into it. And what is amazing that if this is for families out there, or anybody really, if you ever want to go on a really inexpensive trip, it's going to cost you obviously for your lodging and for, driving, flying, whatever. But holy crap, Don, it blows me away how all of those national museums and the Smithsonian is free to the public. That just blows me away, And the only thing that you had to get reservations for was the Holocaust Museum, which was devastating, whether you're Catholic, Jew, whatever. It is just so moving. And at the end of that tour, you're in a room with a bunch of people and you could hear a pin drop.
I believe it. I've heard that. I was in DC. We were in DC, but we did not get a chance to visit the Holocaust Museum. I would like to experience that. And
what's amazing, Don, is that one of my relatives was a freedom fighter that helped the Jews escape Poland.
Wow.
Because they have a board with all the freedom fighters that helped out. The only other place that I haven't gone to that I would really like to see, because their hours are kind of odd, and that's the Mint. I would love to go on a tour of that, but it's very limited,
No pennies. Don't bring your pennies.
I told you, Copper North. That's why we don't have any pennies. It's all going into their pillowcases. Well, we are actually 2 minutes over, Don.
Yes.
For not knowing what you were going to talk about on this show, I thought it was kind of interesting. I hope we didn't make people mad. I hope it made you think.
Yeah, hopefully, and laugh a little bit.
Yes. And okay, what's the score tonight, Don? We'll write it down. What do you got?
Oh my goodness, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be a very low-scoring Bills game or a higher score game. Let's go 32. 32-21 Bills.
21 Bills, okay. I'm going to go crazy, Don. I'm going to say 55-17 Bills.
Wow. I would love that score.
Because, like I said, they're going to be feasting on this backup quarterback. Stroud is amazing. I hope he comes back strong next year because, ACLs, they're no joke,
Yeah. So, again, I didn't hear anything about ACL. I heard it was he was under
It was a
concussion
lot
protocol.
worse than what they thought. Yeah, so he's done.
Wow,
So, and
that's too
honestly,
bad.
I hope we don't get Beckham. I think he's going to be more trouble than he is. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Than he's worth. And Keon Coleman, please get your head out of your ass. You have a promising career, but I don't think it's going to be here.
well, I don't know. Unless
he
there's-
really turns things around.
yeah, exactly. Unless, he's taken 2 games in a row, and when they really could use his services.
Yeah, how much did he piss them off that he's not even going to be? They don't even want him on the field.
I know.
I wonder if he traveled with them.
Don't know.
I don't know.
We'll find out, I'm sure.
It's been an interesting week
folks.
of shows. I might tape a show with Dr. Andy on Saturday. I know we talked about that, Don. I'm gonna try to connect with him today. And whole week of shows coming up again. Monday, Buffalo Fights. Tuesday, EBI News for You. Wednesday, Insurance Questions Podcast. Happy Turkey Day. We're not going to have anything on Thursday or Friday. If we do, it'll be a taped one from Dr. Andy, I'm thinking. You know what I mean?
Or we can,
because I know that I know if anything's like the last show we did, it turned into 2 shows.
Yeah, I know.
So, but I want to thank everybody for being with us. Enjoy your weekend. If you think you're going to do something stupid, ask yourself, what would Eddie Buffalo do? And do the opposite, and you should be fine. No ER, no urgent care. And I'm going to end the show like we end every show. And that's, if you like working with people that are just like you, have the same passion for life, have the same values, and love your children as much as we do ours, we're the people you need to be working with. You can go to our beautiful website. It's the biggest, beautiful website that I've ever seen in my lifetime. It's gorgeous. And that's ebiagency.com. And you can also email us at eddiebuffaloinsurance@gmail.com. And what is that hotline, Don?
That hotline number is 716-541-4118, 716-541-4118.
And for our friends in Belgium, what's the number for them?
Ooh, for our friends in Belgium. That's a good chocolate.
Yes.
716-541-4118.
They sound Spanish too.
Doesn't it? I know.
I do. Wow, I think it's just your accent, Don.
Maybe.
So once again, thank you for spending your time with us today. And you've got to remember, life is definitely worth living. What do you got to do, Donnie?
You got to keep on fighting, baby.
Keep on fighting. So have a great day. Take care.
Arrivederci.